All right, welcome Moonbeams. I am your host, Kathy Marie Howell, and I am here with my illustrious co-host, Imber Tyler.
Hello.
Good morning. You look beautiful today.
Well, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. So do
We
you, and beautiful dandelion colors.
Thank you. Well, that's our colors, right? We are here to talk for 8 minutes on the clock to unlock some magic, and we're working with illusions. And so, since you mentioned by color, we are working in the solar plexus, which is obviously yellow, or we're calling it dandelion, just to be a little more specific for our springtime. And our focus this month, the keys are whimsical and solutions. And so it's been really an adventure putting this into practice throughout the month. And so since we're at the last quarter, our focus is on joyful completion. So I have a question for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Okay. How would you honestly rate your ability to finish projects or tasks you begin? So, and then you can do like the A through F rating if you want to, or throw that
Start with
out,
that if you
whatever.
want. Yeah. So, okay. Ability to finish projects or tasks that I began.
Yes. How would you
Well,
honestly rate? Yes. How would you honestly rate that?
you throw that honestly thing in there,
I
right?
know, right? It's honestly, how would you
Okay. Um, well, it's different than it used to be. I have to say that. Excuse me. See, I'm already getting choked up. All right. Talk about it. So I think a long time ago, and once again, I've done it already. This the solar plexus topic, the whole illusions topic. I'm blaming my Aries sun sign on this. I have a tendency to just like keep going, like start things and not finishing. That's an Aries quality. And a few Aries would argue that. And those that live with them and know them well would just definitely not argue that. But so I would a long time ago, or as a child, probably give myself like a C or C minus. I love starting new things. I love new things. I love a new task. I love a beautiful shiny object, and I just have this innate tendency to just like keep going and keep searching those out. And I don't care. I don't go into them a lot of times with knowing they need to even be completed. Like, I don't care if it's completed. I just want to learn something new. I just want to go. And I, luckily enough, as a child, I had the freedom to do that constantly. So, like, my parents didn't try to rein me in and get me to focus. I didn't have that. So, um, and I'm glad I didn't because I
Right.
was free. Now that I'm talking it out loud, maybe I should give myself more like a D, but but because of my natural curiosity, anyway, I do want to see how things finish. If
Yes.
it's something that truly interests me. If it does not interest me, I don't care. Move on. Now, with that said, I have to finish a book or I have to finish a movie or not necessarily like a TV series or something, but when it comes to things like that, like I want to finish it. When it comes to things like business oriented, no, I don't have to finish that if I'm not into it. But for some reason, I have to finish a book. Um,
Oh, that's interesting.
I just finished reading, forced myself to finish it. Thank God it was a small book, Catcher in the Rye. I'm trying to go back and do a bunch of classics, and I don't
Right.
remember anything from it from high school. So I read it again. It was all I could do to get through that book. My God, I hated that book. But anyway, but I had to get to the end, and so there is something, some aspects that I want to see completion. However, nowadays, let's move to my grading myself as a full-blown adult. It's
Honestly.
probably,
Honestly.
honestly,
Honestly.
you're going to call me out if you disagree. Right? Yes, you can. I'm gonna say a B. I think I'm pretty good at it. I let it slip a lot. So I'm
Okay.
not gonna say that I don't let it slip. I do. It sometimes weighs on me, especially if I gave my word.
Mm,
If I
hmm.
don't give my word, then all right, not a big deal. But if I give you, for example, my word that I'm going to do something, whether it's in our business or just as friends, then yeah, I'm gonna see that to completion. I'm gonna do my best to see it to completion. Or I'm gonna communicate it if I can.
Right. Which is completion still.
Um, and I think I'm a lot better at it because one, I've probably been called out on it so much in life, that I want to complete, or I don't want to start things that I can't finish, I guess.
Ooh, so that's a really good point, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
Learning to say
so
no.
learning to say no and just being able to discern a little more about where my time and energy goes. Making sure that it is in alignment. That's my word of the year, alignment. And
Hmm.
making sure I'm in complete alignment with what that choice is that I'm going to take on, whatever that project is, that I will want to complete it, that I will want to see it through to the end. Um, every now and then there's still a shiny object though, right?
Well, so actually, so yeah, what about that with like the internet? Because like, growing up, it was really only books or movies or experiences, obviously. But now with the internet, I mean, like, it's like, and even to age us here just a little bit, we had three channels growing up. So it was like ding, 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 or
Or
a
we
book,
had PBS. Don't,
or
don't.
well, yeah, like, a little bit, yeah. But still, it's like literally you can
Yeah.
scroll through thousands of channels in an hour, and so how does that work with your shiny objects and distractions and that kind of thing?
Oh, it's such a shiny object that I have to put time restraints on that. Um,
Smart.
I can get lost in that and recognize the feeling of swimming too deep in those waters.
Mm.
I know that feeling of like, okay, that's enough, back out. So I put parameters on it. And, luckily um with my business, with our business, I can do that. There are times I need to be on social media and I find joy in it. And as long as I keep those timed parameters there, then I still enjoy it.
Yes.
But chasing shiny objects, and I even give myself time to do that,
Right.
right? Once I complete work, once I check in on all my besties and my family, and then time's up.
Oh, all right.
But I'm still going to finish that, right? Um, but I still give myself a little time of like, oh, just spend 5 minutes going down this rabbit hole. This looks fun. But
Right.
it's a it's timed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you went through a lot. This is, yeah, been very
Yeah.
insightful. This whole
Covered
cycle has really, yeah, we've covered so much
covered a
because
lot in 8 minutes, and we've covered a lot in what we're at 3 weeks. We still have a little time left in this moon energy and this cycle with illusions. But what's your key takeaway today, Kat?
I think it's the fact that evolution, once again, I think that, especially with that illusions is like the, we have this thought, and then but as you've seen and given yourself grace, and as you've grown to see yourself, to just be the witness to your growth and saying, I'm okay with this, and this is okay, and I need this because this satisfies whatever core in you that needs to finish a book, or that you honor that part of you, as well as allowing yourself to explore and say, I'm okay with cutting this off, and using discernment, and really focusing on what's really important to you. So kudos to you for doing that.
Thank you. I've got one more question. I know we're at time, but I have to ask you, would you agree with my B grade that I've given myself?
Well, I don't like grades, but yes, I think, yeah,
B
okay.
minus.
I was thinking an A minus. You could be an A minus. I think you're great. I think it's, I think as we do this work, that it's all, it's really, it's that showing up. To me, you get, you get a huge gold star for showing up, a solar plexus gold star for showing up because, because it shows, your commitment to doing the work. And that's what we love at the Academy and through Luna's Vault is that just allowing the beautiful container to come in and yeah, just do the work. But yeah,
Yeah.
huge gold star for you.
Thank you. And hey, moonbeams, we have gold stars for you too. Come on in and
Yes.
join us.
Yes.
Yes, it's a beautiful community of women working together on this and whatever the next topic's going to be. We know, but we're going to leave you hanging on that. But there's so much to explore, and it's whimsical, it's fun, it's playful, but yet we tackle the serious issues. So share your key takeaway with us. Join us in Luna's Vault Academy. You can find us at lunasvault.com, and we want to hear your experiences. So
Yeah.
we've got all the socials too. So follow us there, send us an email, DM, just connect with us and share your experience. And until next week, where we start a new cycle, it'll be the new moon, and we'll have a fresh topic to explore with you. Until then, happy manifesting.
This has been beautiful. Happy manifesting. Until next time.